Is it the time to buy or sell a home in Pitt County, North Carolina?
We do this video here every single month, so you can stay updated what's happening right here, right now in our market. Not necessarily what's happening in the national news, which can affect us, but it doesn't affect us the same way as what's actually happening right here, right now with the houses and who's buying, who's selling, and all of that. So we jump all into that right now.
Exactly. Therefore, really, we wanted to looking at demand and supply, and the first thing that we wanted to talk about is really supply. And the part of the supply is the number of active homes in Pitt County, North Carolina, and this number was very consistent throughout September and August that we have data with the 570 homes, and last year was 500 homes. Therefore, surprisingly, we have over 14% increase year over year from last year to this year from these homes.
Now, under contract, pending, contingent, all of these mean a very similar thing. Basically, someone's put an offer on a house and it's going to close in a certain amount of time. Now, with that, this number has changed, unlike my husband. September was 176. The month before that, 213. Last year at this time, 191. So it's actually down 7.9%.
To get the whole picture complete, because we wanted to give you that what is the inventory rate is and what kind of market that we are dealing with at the minute is the house that it's sold. Means they already closed, they got the key to the house, and that number was now 196 homes for September 2025 that we have data. 200 for months of August. Last year at this time was 156, which give us over 25%, to be exact, 25.6% in Pitt County, North Carolina housing market.
Now, inventory rate is something you might not have heard of. Recently sold, you have. But inventory rate tells us active plus pending divided by sold gives us a mathematical formula. And basically, if it's 0 to 3 months, it's going to be a seller's market. 4 to 6 months, it's going to be a balanced market, and over 6 months, it's a buyer's market. Now, with that, the numbers were?
The numbers were 3.81 months for months of September 2025, 3.91 months for months of August 2025. Last year was 4.43 months. That we had is still decrease of 14%, and we are in that borderline that my wife was talking about from the seller's market, going to a little bit toward the balanced market.
Now, please stay tuned to after our interaction because we have so much more to talk about. We have days on market, median list price, median sold price, price per square foot, that mean home value, which everybody waits for. So, and then of course the rental market. So we have all this information, but first let's hit it. Welcome back.
Now that we came back from this short break, about 30 milliseconds, we wanted to talk about really average days on the market. One of the most important factors. Why? Because you wanted to know how fast the market is moving in Pitt County, North Carolina, if you are home buyers or home sellers. And that number, it gives you how long did it take from the time that they listed the house in the market to the time that it went under the contract and sold. And 61 days for September 2025, August 2025, this number was 68. And last year at this time 51. It still got longer by almost 20%.
Now, mean list price. Now, mean is going median list price. Median list price is how much is being put into the MLS for, and we look at those numbers and we look at changes. Now, September it was 303,200. In August it was 309,745. Last year at this time 288,950, which is a year-over-year change of 4.93% of what they're being put in the market.
And the other side, we wanted to look at also median sold price for those houses in Pitt County, North Carolina, and that number for September 2025 was $273,950. For August, this number was $286,000 even, and for last year at this time was $269,900, which put us at 1.5% increase year over year for Pitt County, North Carolina.
Now we're going to talk about generality of price per square foot. Now, this is not every single house. It's going to depend on location, many more factors, but these are just general numbers so you have a general idea. Now, with that, price per square foot for all homes, including townhomes and condos, if you're looking at brand new, we're looking at $171 a square foot.
And if you're looking at the all, again, condo, townhouse, and single family home, but existing home, or they call it pre-owned, These are $150 per square feet.
Now, with brand new construction, if you're looking at just single family homes, it's $177 a square foot on average.
And if you're looking at just single family home, existing or pre-owned, $160.
Now, let's talk about the monthly supply, because we do like to say how much of the market is new construction. And in September it was 4.6 months, and in August it was 4.4 months, which means new construction actually went up 4.55%. What about existing homes?
Existing home, actually they were brand new, took over the market, because if you're looking at existing, we have 2.5 months for August 2025 and 2.6 months of supply for months of September 2025.
Now let's talk about homes for sale. When we divide them up into single family homes, condos, and townhomes, how many are in each category that just hit the market? If it's been in the market for a while, of course that is not in our new number category, but they're still existing and active. Now with that, single family home, brand new construction was 109. Existing homes was 202. This is 311, which is almost 80%, 78.93% of the market.
Exactly. And if you just focus on the townhouse, brand new townhouse came to market of Pitt County, North Carolina, was 30 homes and 39 homes townhouse that is existing, which put us at 17.51% of the market share of the housing in Pitt County, North Carolina.
Now, if you're just talking about condos and you're thinking about just condos, there's nothing new. 14 homes that were existing, which is about 3.5% of the market, 3.55.
Now we wanted to talk also about all this category and average days on the market to be sold for all this category. For example, for single family home, brand new single family home, it took 124 days to get sold in Pitt County, North Carolina, but for existing, just 40 days. Therefore, you see that turnaround for brand new home was 67.74, slower than the existing home.
Now for townhomes, there's a lot of new townhomes that are hitting the market or already around right now. There's a variety of reasons for that, but either way, new is 90, existing was 45, which means that existing is still selling faster than new.
And if you just focus on the condo, as we said, we don't have a brand new condo for sale, but for those existing condo, it took 76 days in average to get it sold in Pitt County, North Carolina housing market.
Now let's talk about mean home value, which is an exciting thing for me to talk about.
My wife was very excited to get to this point.
Now, mean is a mathematical formula to where you kind of look at a weighted average. It's a weighted average, and which means in math, you're going to factor out the outliers and really look at what's happening in the middle and the change in the middle. Now with homes, you're going to factor out the mansions, factor out the shacks, and really get to that middle number and see what's happening in the middle. And this is generally considered appreciation. Now with that, it was 242,133 for September, 241,866 in August, 239,974 last year at this time, which is a year-over-year change of
0.9%. Therefore, we are a little bit under than 1% of the appreciation in Pitt County. The good news is still the houses, even slowly, they are appreciating. For those of you that you're asking, Al, is this the time that I should buy a home or become a homeowner, I should sell? This is one of the factors that you need to pay attention to. Now, if you're looking at the rental market actually in Pitt County got warm up. If you're looking at the numbers, we were last month 1472 in a median rent for all bedroom. Now we are 1500. Therefore, definitely the rent increase in Pitt County, North Carolina, and depend on the size, location, and the upgrade of those houses, that could go all to $4,050 per month.
Now let's talk about if you're a home buyer. If you're paying $1,500 a month, $4,000 a month, you are 100% ready to buy a home. Why? You're already paying someone's mortgage at these numbers. So you might as well find something that matches your budget and that you actually desire, that you will take care of, that it will be yours. Because at some point, you're going to retire, you're going to need someplace to live. Maybe you're only going to be here a couple years, but you still want to get that appreciation factor in. Then all of these are reasons to buy a home. So especially if you're paying $1,500 a month, it makes no sense, and I can't wait to help you.
Exactly. On the other side, if you're a home seller looking at this number with the changing of the interest rate after Federal Reserve September 17 of the committee meeting, definitely the increase rate, the target interest rate went down with a 0.25%. definitely this is the time for you that many home buyers actually come to the market because the power of purchase actually increased for many of the home buyers. If they were in the borderline, now this is the time that they want to buy a house, and that is an opportunity for you as a home seller. If you wanted to tap into that market to more pool of the home buyers that they can give you the top dollars, definitely you need to talk to us, Alan, Victoria, Pinder. We are here for you, and we are helping you to achieve your goal, which is a top dollar for your house. And don't forget to look at all of our videos and playlists here. Call us at 252-327-3357, and don't forget to ring that bell and also subscribe in our channel. We love your support, and see you next time.